If you would have done this interview with me a year after we were done, you would have got the angry, resentful, or just, I would have been a less pleasant guy to be around at that point.
On August 3rd, 2005, Marine Lance Corporal Travis Williams lost his entire squad. 11 friends dead in an instant of flames and smoke on a road in Iraq. 7 years later, Williams is still trying to come to terms with what happened that day and how to move on with his life.
I feel like of all the people that were killed in that explosion, I shouldn't have been the guy that was pulled out in the morning.
County of Brooks has a lot of activity, even though we're not considered a border county, because we're just X amount of miles too far off the border itself. The volume has been tremendously high on the human trafficking aspect of it, not only in that, but also in death, on bodies recovered.
Vaya que no, en ese camino, el más hombre llora. Te lo digo de corazón.
But the volume of traffic we have, definitely almost, you would think it's a border county. Eventually you're going to get tired. It's going to wear on you.
He was like a quiet warrior, I guess. He was just always positive, like he's just gonna make it through this.
Yesterday was the final day that I got to see my husband and give him his final wish, which is to have a full military honors burial. It was a beautiful day, and had he been there, he would have loved it.
Welcome to A New America under the healthcare law. I'll cut through the politics to show you through your own eyes how the healthcare law affects you. You might be an American who was uninsured yesterday. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you work as a cashier or at a creative job. All plans are now required to offer a minimum range of coverage, starting with preventative health services with no out-of-pocket cost, like the ones you'd get at this doctor's office. More Americans will need a primary care doctor, which could put those kinds of services in short supply. And that's how the overhaul affects you. Many have tried to guess what the broader impact will be. We're going to have to wait and see how it develops to know for sure.
There are about 7,000 diseases that affect the human family. About 500 have a medicine available for them. If you are one of those unfortunate people who happens to get one of those 6,500 diseases, doctors can do nothing for you. In a process that fails currently 99.9% of the time, we have to have a system which is continuously learning. That is what this lab is doing.
Patty Amino has spent the last 20-plus years of her life fighting to clean up nuclear waste in and around Apollo, her hometown in western Pennsylvania.
While we were assured that this was supposed to have been just low-level waste, after going through tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of documents, I knew otherwise. We served our country here. Is that what happens? You just walk away and forget about us?
For more than 30 years, Roman Tritz has eaten alone, twice a day, at the King Street Kitchen in La Crosse, Wisconsin. To the servers and other customers, he seems like a quiet, quirky old guy stuck in his ways. What they don't know is that Roman flew combat missions during World War II, that he came home to worsening psychiatric symptoms, and that on July 1st, 1953, doctors from the Veterans Administration put him under and gave him a lobotomy.
You see these scars here, don't you? That's what they were. The frontal lobe or something, I don't know, they cut off, I don't know why. I was in a barber shop here one time, and another guy was in there, and he says, what in the heck did somebody do to your head anyway? He said, so damn cool. And I told him, and he was disgusted with it. So it's not the gold iron America the Beautiful, not to my estimation.